You know what the brilliance of the NFL is, though?
That's a playoff rematch, if it means anything to you.
It is.
I'm going to tell you the brilliance of the NFL. They're getting everybody, giving them all a piece of the pie, so that there's not some billionaire-driven streaming service that could start another league. That's exactly what they're doing. There's so much money out there right now. So they're just involved. Here, have a little bit. Here, you have a little bit.
You want
Here,
to taste,
Amazon, you take
taste.
a little bit. And this way, nobody's going to turn against the NFL and start a league.
Now, I wonder how the ratings would be affected. Not the ratings are relative with the app for Christmas, because you might be consuming outside of your house. There could be different parties, different things going on. Like, can you see that being a problem, Peter? Like, we're going to Grandma's for Christmas, and
I love
Grandma doesn't have Netflix. Grandma has 4. Grandma has 7. Grandma has 2. You know, like you could just throw it on.
How about this idea?
But a lot of Christmas, it's like it's on in the back, it's on in the living room. You're watching,
right?
But like the fact that it's on Netflix makes me think that there's a lot of people that aren't going to consume it because it's Christmas.
How about this? Have you ever considered that if Grandma doesn't have Netflix, maybe it's time to put her out to pasture?
Oh my!
So she's not Netflix and chilling, I guess.
I'd say you know what? It's tough.
And then how do you feel if you're the NBA?
What do you mean? The league? I love the league.
Well, because now Christmas has been stolen from you. Right?
Oh, it stinks. It stinks for them.
They've built up this brand, probably figuring we never really have to worry about it unless it happens to fall on a Sunday, Christmas. And now it looks like they're going to be doing it no matter what. If they can do it on a Wednesday, they can do it any day. So I'm not saying the NBA should tap out, but it's really taking away almost all of it, right?
Yeah, it's killed it. It's killed it. It really has. I don't like it, but it is what it is. The NFL rules.
Now, what time are these games?
I don't know. I don't have the TV guide with me.
My guess would be, Don, you'd be looking at a 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock situation. That's my prediction.
Now, where are you usually, Michael, at 4 o'clock on Christmas Day?
Let's see.
The strip club. We know, Michael K.
I'm trying to remember. So I'm at my sister's house. So Christmas Eve is at my house, and Christmas is at my sister's. So we're sitting around my sister's house.
So do you think Netflix would get in the way of you being able to consume the 4 o'clock?
No. My sister is, of this century, and she has Netflix.
Okay. Well, I can tell you right now, I'm at my mom's, no Netflix.
Well, why don't you get a Netflix now? Why don't you just do it?
Do the right thing.
Well, that could be the gift you give her.
What, preemptively?
Yes.
Well, that's like Fred Flintstone getting Wilma a bowling ball. Like, Mom, here's some Netflix because, there's going to be football games on Christmas.
Well, maybe teach her to use Netflix. That could open up a whole new life for her.
Oh, God, you know what? I don't want to insult my mom, but really, why would I do that to myself?
By the way, I'm told it's a 1 in 430 vehicle.
Oh, come on, really? Everybody's going to be out. I'm telling you, there's going to be people. I'm not anti-app. You know that.
You love apps.
But it does bother me when there's games on apps. I'll be that guy. But I understand what they're doing, and it's money, and they're not going to turn it down. 1 and 4:30, that is right in the middle. Tell me that's not going to be problems for people that have to go by grandmas, go by their moms, and Netflix is just not an option. And anybody, what are you going to be, Dave Rothenberg at the Christmas table pulling out the laptop or the iPad and watching the game on the computer? What kind of animal would do that?
But you know what? Dave Rothenberg is very fortunate that he is not of the faith that he celebrates Christmas.
Right. But that would be Dave Rothenberg-esque to do that. Like in the middle of grace, having the iPad out, watching a football game. Like it's one thing, like in our house all the time, like Thanksgiving, Peter. Mm-hmm. When back in the day, when like the Stone Age, when that was the one holiday there'd be football, my dad would have it on in the living room. We'd all gather in the dining room. We'd eat. The game would be on. Right. In the living room. It's kind of in the background. Once in a while, you might excuse yourself, get up, check what the score is or whatever. It's kind of there. I mean, granted, this is the 70s and 80s, so that was really the only opportunity
And Dom's dad sat in the corner of the room tearing a pizza box and putting it into a soda bottle.
On Thanksgiving, what kind of animals do you think we were? If you want to disrespect them, don't disrespect
no. This is a pizza box that was lying around from earlier in the week. It's not like you have pizza and turkey. I'm not an animal.
So it's not only that his dad had weird habits, he's a hoarder on top of it?
This is pre-recycling, Michael. We're right in the garbage. All right, I'm just saying. But now that it's on Netflix, I'm telling you, if you ran a poll, this is going to be a problem for a lot of people.
It's not going to be a problem for anybody. It's the NFL.
I'm just telling you, it's going to be a problem. My mom does not have Netflix.
If we're still here, alive, we'll talk about this on Christmas and see it will not be a problem. They'll get huge numbers.
Why would we not be alive?
Well, one of us could die.
No, they'll get huge numbers, but they won't get the numbers that was over the
The
air.
NFL doesn't care. They'll get huge numbers in the bank account.
I understand. I'm just saying that it's going to be a problem for me. I might miss both of those games because it's on Netflix.
Well, you got to get Jay Netflix.
By the way, hold on. You could also just log in at her house. She could be one of your houses.
You ready? You ready for this?
She's got a Philco.
No, there's no internet at my mom's.
Oh my goodness!
Wait.
Why would do it? It'd be a waste.
Hold on.
It would be like putting a samurai sword in the living room.
You know what this is, Peter? Can I tell you before you even say anything? This is a clear case of elder abuse.
No, it's not.
It's a great call.
Thank you.
She would not know what to do.
Well, teach her. You don't want to teach your mom these things.
We got to do something. Anthony, do us a favor. Blow off the 5 o'clock hour. The show has changed.
I got her an iPhone, and I love her to tears. She's not utilizing it the way most people would utilize an iPhone.
How could she use it? There's no internet.
Out texting.
She doesn't need Wi-Fi.
I will send a text of the kids, a picture of the kids, and I'll send it to my mom and my brother. And I'll get a call. Why is David texting me?
Oh, boy.
I'm like, no, he's not texting. I just have it. No, but his name's coming up here. And this is like 10 years later. She's not getting it. God love her. Technology doesn't work.
Well, how does she consume? How does she consume Dave's show on?
I would get.
How does she consume Dave's show on Sirius XM? She probably doesn't have Sirius either.
Well, you just hit a very sore subject in the LaGreca house, and that is the answer is she does not.
Elder abuse.
But listen, she watches the show on Yes.
I know.
If we were off Yes, she's not turning on the radio. My brother got her a Sirius XM radio. Can't do it.
You mean to listen to him?
Yes.
No, he wants her to listen to Howard.
Well, I'm sorry. She's more likely to enjoy that than bust it open, with all due respect.
Well, I'm just saying. She doesn't understand half the stuff we're talking on here. She's not a big sports fan, but she wants to listen to her children. But the technology is just, unless it's on, off, it's just, if I gave her the internet, it'd be a waste. Again, I'd be putting internet in her house would just be for when I'm there. For Christmas to do the Netflix. She's just not. She's not savvy that way, and she's fine. She's gotten by. 82 years Friday, so it's working out. But I'm just telling you, Christmas at my mom's will be sans football if it's on Netflix. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that are in my situation.
Yeah, I know, but the question is how many of them have no internet? Because if they have internet, then Michael. Most of them in this century have a TV with the option of installing the Netflix, or you could even bring a Roku over with no internet. Though,
yeah, it's elder abuse. You know what I have here?
She's good. She's not asking.
Well, she's good because she doesn't realize what's out there.
What can I ask you? What really is out there?
On the internet, the world is at your fingertips if you have Wi-Fi.
Although, Michael, you don't even go on YouTube. I sent Michael a video earlier that would have changed his life, and he goes, "I can't go. It's on YouTube." So you're basically Jay LaGreca.
No. I can go on YouTube, but it's a line that I draw in the sand.
So wait. So when I sent you a link on your phone to a YouTube video,
it said, but I had to sign up and give my age. I'm not giving anybody my age.
No, you don't have to sign up. You just had to say your age.
No, I don't want to give anybody my age. Can you imagine now what he sent me, Don?
I know. But you know what, Don?
Send it to me.
You know what, Don? Yeah, I'll send it to you right now. And, Don, you know what you're going to say? This is the kind of thing Michael would really enjoy. And it's a shame that he's such a dinosaur that he can't enjoy it like a gentleman.
Listen, it is a pain sometimes where, like, doctor's appointments, I get the email when I used to have to make the vaccine.
I sent it to you, Don.
Appointments. She's good. You know what? I don't mind it because it keeps me engaged with her. So there's a connection there. But if I put the internet, it's a waste. She's not.
There's
gonna
no
do
internet
anything with
connection,
that.
no.
Mike Hill really opened up a wound here. Don, how about your kids? They'll go nuts if they can't use the devices. Yeah, it is an issue when we go to grandma's house.
See, and here's what you're doing.
That's a problem.
You're making a trip to grandma's house a negative now because you don't have internet there.
Well, maybe engage grandma.
Wait, what?
Instead of what are you trying to say, Peter? I'm saying to have a conversation with her instead of having your face in a computer.
Engage grandma.
They're 5 years old, man.
6. And almost 6.5.
Well, they're 6 years old. They're not exactly like Sir John Gielgud. All right, let's go to Barbara in Middletown. Barbara.
Well, hello, guys. What a show. You guys have made me laugh and, almost wrecked the car.
Oh, no.
And rushed through a grocery store. No, I didn't almost, but it's just been very enjoyable, the elder abuse bit. Anyway, I just had to call in as soon as I heard you say, Michael, that you want to continue to evolve, that you want to change and embrace new things, because I have worried about you often.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate
as you
that.
age. Well, I've done a whole a deep dive analysis of the fact that you only like to read, that you don't read
Fiction.
Nonfiction.
Right.
No, you only read nonfiction. Sorry,
Right.
you don't read fiction.
Right.
No fiction.
Right, and things like that, and the kind of the limited diet that you have, and that you're kind of set in your ways on that.
Yeah, you really are set in your ways.
Yeah, you really. There are so many times that I hear you say, "No, never done that, never will." So I think it is wonderful if you're serious about. Keeping the mind nimble, keeping it, because that's so important. The brain is elastic.
Right.
The brain.
That's important, Barbara. Like everybody's going to throw at me the fact that I don't use condiments. I've had ketchup. It's awful. I don't think it's good. I've tasted mustard. It's awful. I can't even imagine tasting mayonnaise. Just the look of it makes me sick. But that doesn't expand my mind. I mean, maybe I'm cheating myself. If you want to say that, that's fine. But I hate the stubbornness of people where they will not go along with technology. Oh, you know what? I'm stuck in my ways. I think Don is cheating his mom by not installing internet in her house.
No, but you're also cheating yourself from an entertainment standpoint.
Why?
How many times we bring up Breaking Bad? Oh, I'm good.
I don't have the time.
Oh, here we go with the time. How many flights you're on?
Yeah. It's a
stop it. How many times you're stuck in a hotel?
Well, let's go to
Domino's
Griffin. He's been waiting for 3 hours. Griffin, what's up, baby?